Hello, good morning. My hometown is in southern China. I was born and grew up next to the ocean. So every time when I see an ocean, I always want to paint. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to paint an ocean scene with water and rocks in 20 minutes. And I try to publish a video one a day. So if you want to show me your encouragement, please like this video, share it with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on notification. Let's start the painting. First, let me do a little planning. You can use the graphite pencil or any tools that you like to do this step. I'm going to just use a very light color. Let's see. Put the horizon line right over here. And I'm going to have this side, I'm going to have this I have a little more than the other side, so it's have a little bit more variety. Now I'm going to put this rock, I'm going to have this rock a little bit more toward the center, and it can be a little bit bigger. So here you go, like that. So I have a little bit more, a small rock over here, interesting. And I try not to have it like a line up with the top over here. So think about the design, how you would like open up your feeling when you're doing the painting. Right, that's good. And that's it. Let's do the sky. I'm going to take this Prussian blue. I'm going to have a little bit warmer. Okay, mix the correct colors, very important. I think this color is pretty good. A little bit more water, a little bit more red. That's good. Now I'm going to get a little bit more water. I'm going to start it right from the top over here. And look, I'm going to mix a little bit more color at the bottom over here. I can have even a little bit more blue and coming down. Let's see, where's the horizon line? It's right over here. Okay, that's good. It's level. Use a big brush to do a big area wash. It's very important. You can make the area look a lot more smoother, like this. If you get in a little bit into the water, that's fine, because the water look darker than the sky. Now I'm going to take this almost the same color, but a little bit red, like this. I'm going to put a little color in this area, and maybe do a little light color wash first. Okay, now I'm going to use a little water and try to make it a little bit softer, like that. I always like to paint the whole area first before I painted adding those details. Okay, now just a clean brush. That's good, like that. I'm gonna leave it dry a little bit before I come back over here to do the little details, like that. Now I'm gonna coming down to the water over here, and let's see. I'm gonna add a little yellow color. I'm gonna start in this area and leave some white gap and make it look interesting, because there's a reflection. So the water, showing the water movement. Okay, like that. Just use the corner of this flat brush. I'm gonna add a little red color now, a little bit yellow. Let's see. Like this. Just use the sideways. Like that. That's good. Watch out how I move my brush. Okay. That's good. I'm gonna coming over here to have some similar effect, where they have some white space, some white line. I can leave it. Okay. I'm gonna have a little color over here, make it a little bit more interesting. And like that, connect this color coming down over here. That's good. Still have a little lighter line showing. And that's good. Now coming to the now coming toward the beach. Now let's see. The beach have a little bit brownish color. Get a little bit yellow color. Now here we go. Coming here. I'm gonna showing it a little gap. A little bit darker. Have a little bit red then. And like this. Like that. I can change the shape if I want. Okay. Now coming over here, I'm gonna have a little bit blue color, a little bit yellow color, and that's showing the water. And leave a little gap over here, showing the water edge, like that. That's good. And showing a little gap over here too. Here you go. Now showing a little bit water movement at the front over here. Okay, now I come back over here. I'm going to do a little bit lifting up. Clean my brush. And lift out the water. I'm going to do a little lifting right over here. Just showing a little bit soft. That's good. Like that. A little lifting. This is called lifting while the paper, the paint is still wet. Like that. That's good. Now, I'm gonna come back to the top over here. The top should be already dried. Now, what I want to do, mix a little bit darker color just by using the Prussian blue and the red color. And now showing a little water on the top over here. Let's see. And I'm going to pay attention to this color a little bit darker. Okay, like this. The top doesn't need to leave any white, because that is the water meet the sky. And I'm going to just having this color all the way coming through to the right side at the top. Also, the water can have a little movement. And let's have a little bit blue color. Okay. Now, but between the water and the rock can have a little white edge, because that's the wave. I'm going to have it, the wave over here. And at the center over here, I'm going to leave it a little bit higher. And I'm going to do a little lifting to showing the water pop up. Okay, splashing. Okay, like that. Have some up and down, have some variety. That's the way the water look. Okay, now coming here a little bit lower, like that. And that's good. And I would come back to do the water over here. Actually, I can do it right now. Okay, because I can add another layer after and make it look darker, and start over here. A little bit darker. Here you go. A little bit cooler color with the blue. And leave a little bit white gap, like that. Good. That's good. Now on this side. Like this. It's very flexible by using the big brush. Don't be afraid of it. If you're afraid of it, there's more reason to do it. Okay, this wave and very dark color. That's good. Now I'm gonna moving down, and what I want to do now, I'm gonna take this color and give it little suggestions of the wavy. And you're probably thinking about, oh, why don't you use a smaller brush? I think use the same brush, consistent, and also you feel a little bit less of have to controlling it. Okay, like this, like that. That's fine. Just a little bit suggestions like that. Okay, I'm gonna use just the clean brush to have some area to make it a little bit softer. Some area have a little bit clear, and that's interesting. Make it. And I also use the wet brush and coming here to make a little softer here too. Just lift it up a little bit. That's simple. And on this side, I'm going to also make it a little softer and kind of like a blend into the color over here. Like that. That give it a lot more interesting to look at. Okay, now I'm going to come to the rock over here in the middle. And now the painting get closer and closer together. Now I'm going to get make a little brown color, add a little blue in here, but a little bit more red. And if you get used to making the color with the 3 primary colors, it's just fun. And now I'm going to have a little bit more brown for the color at the edge. A little bit yellow over here. Now that's good. Now I'm going to put this color here first. Okay, maybe a little bit darker. Okay, here we go. Okay, now coming here in this area. There's just no two rocks look the same, so it's okay. So open up your feeling, do what you feel is good. Like this. Look at the reference and thinking about, analyze it, and make your own decision. I'm gonna make something darker on top of this. I'm gonna have this coming in a little bit over here, like that. And now coming to on this side. A little bit darker color. Here we go. Just use the little corner of this flat brush. And over here, I'm gonna have something even darker. There's a little small piece rock. Like that. Now I'm gonna make some even darker color. It just have, but a little bit warmer. So a little bit more red color. Right, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna come back here to tap a little dark color in here. And tap a little bit dark color in here too. Oh, that's good. Now I'm gonna come here in the corner over here. Tap a little bit, still wet, a little wet over here. That's perfect. Just showing it is that the color a little bit fade away. That's perfect. On this side, use this corner like that. Put a little line over here. And now come to this rock, this piece. Gonna make it a little bit darker. A lot darker. Okay, like this. And later I'm gonna come in, even give it a little bit even darker indication for the details. Like this. I have this rock. Maybe here. Come up a little bit. That looks good. Now I want to come to the background over here. Still using this 1-inch flat brush. Make sure it's clean enough. And now, what I want to do, I'm going to have it come up. Just use the corner and lift it up. I'm going to want to have this water splash coming up. It doesn't need to be look solid because it's water. It can look a little translucent. So the lifting up is just perfect. I'm gonna have a little bit over here too. If you've been to the beach, been to the ocean, and you would have the feeling of, you remember that feeling when you're looking at the splashes and hear the sound of it. And the top over here, I also want to a little bit softer over here, because there you see a little transitions on the top. A little soft over here too. This is actually it's not sharp, it's a little curve. Somewhere sharp, somewhere a little curve. And showing the wave transition. And that looks good. When you do a paintings, first you need to have a feeling. If you doesn't have a feeling, you have no reason to base on, right? You can, why do you do that? Because I feel something. right? You feel it from your memory or from your direct observation. You feel it. Okay, that's good. The water. Clean a little bit more over here. That's good. A little bit solid, the white. I like the white from the natural water paper. I'm gonna have a little bit more over here. I'm gonna have this even pop up a little more, like that, like that. That's good. That's good. Now come back over here, take a look. I'm gonna use a smaller brush, and I'm gonna use this number 10 sable brush. Now I'm gonna come back to just have the red and the blue, very dark color. Now I'm gonna have this a little bit sharper, this shape. Here you go. I'm gonna have this a little sharper because this area is a little closer to us than the background right here. Gonna have a little more. Just leave a little color up. That's good enough. And also I'm gonna have this light brown color showing a little bit over here. That is showing some water actually come up. So you make it look like less opaque, a little translucent. Maybe have a little bit gray blue color like that, and then this color connect to the water like this, and I have a little bit look like a little bit reflection. And then this painting is finished.